Entry 20. When the spirit followed me home. This one still makes my skin crawl, because I didn't summon it. I didn't open a gate. I didn't ask for anything to follow me, but something did. And once it was in, it wouldn't leave. It began at a graveyard near L'Entresant. I'd gone to leave herbs for a protection working, a simple visit. No contact, no spell. But I made one mistake. I stayed after sunset, just long enough to feel something watching, but not long enough to figure out what. The first sign wasn't dramatic. It was a whisper. Not words, just a feeling, like someone was standing too close behind me. But when I turned, no one was there. Then the dream started. Every night for a week, I dreamed of wet footprints on my floor. Same hallway, same pattern. Then they appeared in real life. I thought maybe I'd tracked something in. I mopped them. They came back, always leading from the door, to the mirror. I moved the mirror. That's the first thing I did. Not smashed, and not yet, just turned it to face the wall. The footprints stopped appearing, but then something worse began. My cat wouldn't go near that end of the hall. She'd stop, stare, and hiss at nothing. I heard knocking some nights. Soft, deliberate. Always 3 taps. Sometimes on the wall. Sometimes on the mirror itself, which I'd now locked in a cupboard downstairs. Still, the taps came. Here's what most witches aren't told. Spirits don't need doors. They need permission. And if your energy is cracked open, even a little, it can be enough. I'd stayed too long in the graveyard. I hadn't shielded. I hadn't grounded before leaving. And I was thinking about someone who'd passed, a friend I missed. Grief opens gates, too. I called for help, but no one answered. Not guides, not gods, not even the wards on my walls. Why? Because I didn't ask clearly. And when spirits trickle in, slow, subtle, curious, they don't get blocked by big, obvious banishing spells. They learn you first. Your habits, your fears. That night, I dreamt of the mirror again. This time, I saw a girl standing in it. No face, just long hair and a white shift, like she'd stepped from another century. She lifted her hand and pointed at me. I woke up to my front door ajar. Not open, not damaged, just waiting. Her name was Nancy. I didn't get that from a seance or a spirit board. I got it from my grand's journal. The same one. I thought was just old stories and tea stains. In the back, scribbled in faint pencil, Nancy walked between mirrors. She came through grief. I knew then it wasn't random. It wasn't some wandering spirit. It was someone from my line. Gran had seen her too, had written about her eyes, or lack of them, and how she always showed up when someone was mourning in silence. Not crying, not raging, just grieving quietly, and that was me. I hadn't said out loud how much I missed Cian, the friend I'd lost to illness 2 years before. Hadn't spoken her name in months. But I'd thought of her that day, at the graveyard, while holding white heather in my hand. That was the thread. Some spirits don't follow your voice. They follow your feeling, especially the ones bound to family memory or ancestral trauma. And Nancy wasn't evil. She was stuck. Half in, half out. Only able to step through mirrors and mourning. What finally helped. 1, I wrapped the mirror in black cloth, salted the corners and burned mugwort beneath it. 2, I whispered Cian's name, out loud this time, and told her I missed her. 3, I set a bowl of honey water on the windowsill. Gran's journal said Nancy liked sweet things. 4, I left the mirror near the garden under moonlight and waited. That night she didn't come. The next morning the bowl was dry. No dreams, no taps, no footprints. Just silence, peaceful. Final, what you need to know. Mirrors are liminal tools. They reflect more than light. Never keep uncovered mirrors facing your bed, doors, or altar. Grief magic is real. It can open you without you knowing. Family spirits are often silent, not to scare you, but because they don't remember how to speak in this world. They show up through repetition, pattern, memory. Want to add this to your own spell work? Here's the charm I now carry. Mirror Seal Sigil, drawn in charcoal or bloodroot. Keeps emotional energy from leaking into reflective surfaces. Whisper, not through glass, not through grief. I see me, and nothing beneath.